Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. Even a few new things here today. It is Tuesday right after Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so we got a 3-day weekend that we're coming off of. A lot of sales going out today. Tons of media, not very many clothes. We only got, I think, one pair of jeans. That's it for clothes. Kind of surprising. A couple pairs of shoes and then a lot of random. So we're going to be going over the media, sewing machine parts, and clothing first. If that's boring to you, skip ahead a couple of minutes. And then I'll be going over all the rest. Tools, electronics, purses, some really nice headphones, and even some art. So let's get after it. All right, so here is the media, clothing, shoe, and sewing machine part haul. And there's one collectible. I just considered it media. I don't know. It's not gonna go media right. Let me move that. So we got 4 video games going out. I listed a ton of video games on, I believe it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. And they have started to sell. We got Chronicles of Riddick on the Xbox 360, Sly Cooper on the PS2, Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath on Xbox 360, and then on the OG Xbox, we got Need for Speed Underground 2 going out. The majority of these have all been complete from this latest collection. A lot of Xbox and Xbox 360, which is not the best stuff, but a little bit of PS2 mixed in there as well. Fortunately, PlayStation just does so much better than Xbox. Let's look at the one vinyl record we got going out today. We got The Black Hole. So that's pretty cool, little soundtrack. That's Walt Disney. Never seen that or heard of it, but looks pretty cool looking at it there. And we do have one yearbook going out. Foster's 2002. I actually had somebody messaging me wanting to do a local pickup on like that one and a couple of others. And they didn't show. They never wanted, I don't know. Ended up canceling that, moved on with life, and somebody else bought it, so that's pretty cool. So only yearbook sale of the weekend. We do have this lot of 3 VHS. These sold pretty good. These are the Duckmen. This is basically Duck Dynasty before Duck Dynasty. Basically the grandfather, whatever his name is, from the Robinsons. So yeah, a lot of 3 VHS going out. Those sell good if you can ever find them. We got one little Elmo going out here. I'm no longer listing VHS this cheap. My lowest I am going for $7 plus shipping, but hey, we got this one sold. One thing to look out for is watch for mold, because you'll see that quite a bit of times on some of these older VHS that have been stored improperly. This lot right here, this is 11 like choir books, kind of your Christian, basically like plays or whatever you want to say. Vintage, 11 of them going out together. Bundle these things up when you get them. One DVD going out. This is part of the lowest 10% of my store that I have marked down. So as you can see, it went for like $3. I paid $1 for this. Basically get my money back. Here's one DVD from the latest big DVD haul. I am working on getting a lot more DVDs soon. Hopefully this source is going to come through. And then hopefully I can also then get ungated on Amazon for DVDs. But those are 2 separate things. So we shall see. If you want to see me get ungated in CDs and DVDs on Amazon, stick around because I'm working on it. One audiobook going out, James Inkler, Deathlands. I got this at our library sale that they have once a year, usually first week of summer. They're trying to, before they get all their kids stuff going along. And I was filling up like bags for like, basically Walmart sacks for like $3. That's one of the things I just threw in there. Little book going out here. Once again, that's part of what I've marked down, the lowest bit of my store to move on out. And let's look at CDs. This right here, as you can see, it's not something with the barcode. Those are the CDs you want to be looking up. So yeah, really good price on that. Very happy. Here we got a Creek Hymns. I've said it before, Native American stuff. Even like locally produced stuff like this is. It sells. Leo Patello. It's a collection, definitive collection. Those types of things will sell. Lauren Bishop. I think this is like bluegrass, which is usually a pretty good genre. And this is something you probably shouldn't pick up. Andy Williams. This was when I used to list DVDs as low as $4.50. The problem with that price is they just don't sell well enough, and sometimes you need to mark them down, and if you're marking them down from $4.50, you have nowhere to go and still make money. Last thing, not the last thing, one of the last media items was this great lot of VeggieTales VHS. think I got $30 for this lot here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 15 of them, $30. Very happy with that. Great way to sell kids VHS. One hymnal going out. This one's got like something weird going on with the cover here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's much more prominent in the line. Pretty cool. I think that's intentional. The Broadman hymnal. I sell these hymnals when I can pick them up. And this isn't media, but it kind of fits. It's like a magazine. This is Evel Knievel Complete Photo Album. If you look in here somewhere, I don't want to try and open this one-handed. This thing is actually signed by Mr. Knievel himself. But I'm not going to try and open it right now. One-handed. I don't want to mess it up. Great sell. Very happy with that. I just put a price on that. There's no comps on anything quite like this. So, yeah. There we go. Sewing machine parts. We got a bobbin door cover. A little feed dog. This is just like the extra parts and pieces like that come with a lot of sewing machines. So, that's pretty cool. And a little bobbin case. This actually goes to the same sewing machine as these, but I went out to a separate buyer. This motor and this control board here going to the same buyer. They wanted both. I assume theirs quit working. They didn't know which part they needed, so they just got them both. I gave them a deal there, $35 free shipping. I don't usually do free shipping, but this will go in a padded flat rate, make some money. And then I got like a little throat plate and a little bobbin cover or whatever you want to call it here. And then last thing is just, I think these are like gears for like some special machine. I can't remember exactly what's in here, but really good value there on that. So let's look at jeans. This is the only pair of jeans I got out. These are Polar jeans. These are like your insulated fleece jeans. These have been listed for a year, so I took a little lower offer. I was wanting to move them because our chance to sell them is almost over. 2 pairs of these Kirkland shoes, one in size 8 and one in size 10. This was one of the best buys of last year. I picked up about 100 pairs of these in like 5 or 6 different sizes for $7 a piece at our local bin store. I usually don't go in there, but I saw their advertisement the day before and they had tons of these. They had 100 of them. That's what I got. $7 a piece. Very happy with that. So yeah. And then last thing, as far as media goes, is I got 3 boxes of DVDs going out. These are 85 DVDs. I sell them for $20 to $25, depending on how low of offers people send me. List them for 25, except down to 20. 2 of those are going to the same buyer and they're really close by. So UPS might be a better option there. It sometimes is for close people because remember, media mail is basically a flat rate. Same price no matter where it's going. So a lot of times things are going close. UPS can actually be better on these large media mail things. All right, so this is everything we got going out today. I got everything shipped out except for the big DVD lots. And yeah, we got something to talk about with shipping. Something has changed today and we'll talk about that here at the end of the video in just a minute. But first things first, one piece of fabric going out today. Like I've said before, having names and makers on them makes a big difference. And that just looks really cool. We also got this really cool flopping bass to put on your ball hitch. So, I mean, that's cool. That sold. I really thought this would sell at Christmas time, but a little bit after, that's fine. 3 different action figures going out, 2 little G.I. Joes and 1 Sequest guy. We do have a little point and shoot 35mm camera. These have been selling better and better the last couple of years, so keep your eyes out for them. Look them up. Some do much better than others, but undervalued at a lot of thrift stores. And then a part right here to, I believe, a food processor. It's the last part to that food processor too, so they all sold. Very happy there. This unfortunately did not work. I put new batteries in it and absolutely nothing when you turn it on. So I sold it 4 parts as is. I listed at $35 because in working condition they're selling for like $70 to $90, but it sold right away. So happy with that 4 part sell right there. I usually go about half of the used price if there's none other 4 parts listed, which there hadn't been. So happy there. Hopefully somebody can get that working. 1 knife going out today. This is like from a meal kit from military, and it's been sharpened right here a little bit extra, maybe for field use. So pretty cool. 1 little Apple mouse, unfortunate little crack in it, but it is what it is. Here's a vintage Casio calculator. Some of these Casios, the vintage ones, Also, the HPs can do really well. This is just a J3. Nothing fancy about this, just kind of your basic desk calculator. Got like $20 for it. There's some of these listed way higher, but they're not selling there at that price. One Ford part. This is a part to a nice coffee maker that was not working. Nothing happened when you plugged it in, unfortunately. And one little socket here. This is Proto. It's a decent brand to look out for. Just a little 3/8 to quarter adapter. These little numbers right here will tell you what it is if you look them up. Proto, okay brand, not great. There's a lot worse. 4 of these Bessie pipe clamps going out. Somebody's getting a great deal on these. Hopefully they live close by. Hopefully it's not too bad of a ship. And 1 Dooney and Burke purse. For authenticity on these, what I like to always check, and what you should probably check too, is make sure they got this little extra tag here on the insides. A lot of the fakes don't have that tag. And then just overall quality. Does it feel good? Does it look good? Stitching look great. Leather feel great. 2 sets of really nice headphones. Got some Measy 99 walnut and silver. And some Hyphaman. I have no idea, but these are both very Sundura. You'll see the comps on the screens and like, look out for these if you can find them. Very good stuff there. That's part of the consignment with my uncle I talked about in the last video. 1 piece of art. I'm trying to do a little bit more art this year. Just dabble in it. It's kind of fun. De Grazia. I don't know. That sold. Trying a little bit of art this year. This is the only thing today I am worried about shipping. It is the Baby Breeza. You like put your formula up in here and it makes the bottle for you and it's all nice and warm. So I did sell that. But it's not going to quite fit in a small Lowe's box. I think I'm going to have to use a medium, resize it, reshape. I don't know. It's going to be a mess. But besides that, everything else is going to be fine today. Got this little Crest video switcher. I had this listed in the wrong category. It wasn't in video equipment. It was in something else. I happened to notice it the other day, and then it sold in like 48 hours of me switching the category. So make sure you're in the right category when you're listing things. Don't make mistakes like that. Because it had been listed for like 1.5 years and then fixed the listing and it sells. 1 more car part. This is a subwoofer that goes like underneath a center console, or I believe like a Tahoe, or some different things. So very good. Glad that is finally off the shelf. 1 DVD VCR combo going out. Just kind of a basic model. And a little attachment for a Kirby Heritage 2. Got a lot more Kirby parts I need to list. I should really get around to that. So that's everything going out. I'm going to get all my shipping done. The media is all done. And everything else that was on the table from earlier, except for these 3 boxes I need to slap some labels on. And add like a little bit of paper to that one and tape it shut. All right, I got everything shipped out. And I want to talk about something that's going on with USPS that is kind of new. I knew it was coming, but I didn't realize it was today. And that is regional rate boxes are gone. No longer can I buy them on eBay. I thought, honestly, we had like another month where we could still use those, but they're gone. USPS is kind of changing things up a little bit. I'm hoping this means in the future we're going to have more like cubic rate shipping on eBay, so we don't have to go to pirate ship for that, but it is what it is. I really like those size of boxes, so I'm looking forward to just using them in general for regular priority mail. So that is nice, but regional rates, I can't buy them anymore today. And there was actually like 2 things today I was going to ship out regional rate. It would have saved me like $2 or $3. They both went out at a 3-pound rate, or regional rate. Basically makes things around a 2-pound rate. So not a big deal, but it would have been nice. So that's what I got for today. A lot of sales, a lot of shipping, and regional rate's gone. I've got a lot of listings that are at that 2-pound rate. I'd kind of like to change to 3 or 4, depending on what it is, but I don't know. Seems like a lot to go through it. We'll just give those people a discount on shipping and change things on our new listings going forward. That's my plan for it. What's your plan? What are you doing about regional rate being gone? Does it affect you? Does it not? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.